there, I'm back again with yet another video. This time it is fish curry, simple Indian fish curry. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have some tomatoes, curry leaves of course. I've sliced some onions and some green chilies. You can omit the green chilies if you don't want, but it gives it a better taste. And then I've cut some garlic, about one whole bulb of garlic, about 2 onions, medium-sized onions, and some about 2 inches of ginger. All this I'm going to grind it now in a while. Okay, then of course we have brinjal. If you have lady's finger you can add in, but I do not have, so I won't add in. I have brinjal. I soaked it in the water, you know, right? Brinjal you need to soak, otherwise the color will change to brown. Okay, this means it has a lot of iron in it. Okay, it's very good. Then I have a bowl size of tamarind. Okay, we call it Assam Jawa here. About 7 tablespoons of fish curry powder. Okay, this is fish curry powder. Tastes a bit different. Then I have a bit of coriander powder. Okay, and of course I have fish. I'm using Spanish mackerel. Here we call it tingiri. Okay, it's up to you what you want to use. You can use small fish also, but if you use small fish, just add it at the end and don't stir it after you add it, the curry too much, because your fish will break. I prefer this, so I'm using Spanish mackerel. I have about 4 slices and I've cut it into half. It's quite big fish. And of course the spices, we have mixed spices, which is mustard, fenugreek, urad dal, and some fennel, all this mix. And then the main hero will be the fenugreek. Your fish curry won't taste like fish curry if you don't put fenugreek. This is very important. Okay, for those of you who don't know what fenugreek looks like, it's like this. Okay, so this is very important. Without this, then your fish curry will taste different. I'm going to start by grinding the onions and ginger and garlic. I'm going to add all this in. Okay, actually there's another type of fish curry, maybe later, another video or so. If I can get all the things, I will show you all. But this is the typical one we usually make. Okay. One more thing is, I have curry leaves. Okay, these curry leaves, you know why I'm blending it? I see a lot of people, including adults, they will just pick the curry leaves and put aside. You should eat it. It's very healthy. As I said, this is very, very good for your iron. It provides iron to us. Okay, it's very, very healthy. You got to eat it. So if I'm the type, I will eat everything, but you know, kids and some other adults, they will just pick it out from it and put it aside. Then defeats the purpose. So it's better to blend it. Most of the time I usually blend my curry leaves so that what can I say, they have to eat it lah. When it comes into their plate, they won't even know how are they going to pick it. Okay, so let me blend this first. I'll be back. Let the pan heat a bit. Then I'm going to pour my oil. If you have coconut oil, you can use, I forgot. But many people don't like, so you use the normal oil. So the spices, you remember, goes in. As I said, fenugreek is the most important thing for the fish curry. Once that is done, you add the onions. All the onions. Put a bit. Let it fry a bit. And then I immediately put in my green chilies. As I said, if you do not want to add green chilies, you don't have to. Let it cook a while. Here I have 7 tablespoons of fish curry powder. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. That's sufficient. Okay, and then I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to add some of this grind, all the grinders here. Leave it nice. Okay, let's mix it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's mix it. Cook a bit. It doesn't have to be really brown or what. Just cook a bit. So you have a paste like thing like this. Okay. At this point, these onions are a bit brown. I'm going to drop this paste. The smell is already coming out. Okay. You know, when I grind the ingredients, I wash my blender with this water after we eat. I don't believe in wasting, so this is some extra water in the curry powder, you remember. So these two, let it cook. Okay, at this point we add the brinjal. The brinjal will take the longest to cook. Okay, let it cook nicely. I remember I said I got no lady's finger. When you add the brinjal, you add some water with it. And how much of curry you want? I'm adding all this water with it. This is curry, remember? It's not dry. So we need to add the water. And let it boil. Let it boil first. The lady's finger, you remember the lady's finger? I mentioned the lady's finger. If you want to put, you can put it at the end with the tomatoes. You don't add it at this point because it will be overcooked. So now we are waiting for the brinjal to cook. Before I cover the curry so it will cook, I will add my salt. So this much of salt is a curry. You can add later if you want, but this is sufficient. Then you stir it and you cover it and you let it cook. Okay. Let me check the brinjal. Okay, the brinjal is done. At this point, I will add in the fishes. All the fishes. You don't have to wash the turmeric. It's fine. I've marinated it just with turmeric, nothing else. Turmeric is good. It kills the bacteria and also takes away the smell, the fishy smell. Usually for any seafood or any meat, I put it in. So put in all the fish. Fish curry will not take that long to cook. Put in all the fish. Once you've done the fish, you remember the tamarind board. Okay. First, remove the seeds. There are some without seeds. Make sure the seeds are not in it. Okay. You pour it in now. If you're using mangoes, you got to use raw mangoes, green mangoes, which is raw, which is sourish, and put it. You can put it at this point also. If you're using mangoes, do not add too much of tamarind, just little bit, just for the flavor, because it will be too sour. I don't know how many of you like sour fish curry, but a lot of them don't. Okay, just stir it a bit, let it boil. It needs to come to a boil so the fish will cook. I will increase the temperature. Okay, now the curry is already boiling. Okay, the fish won't take too long. And I just taste it a bit, the curry. Perfect. That is perfect. The salt is perfect. If you take extra salt, you can add. Okay, that's why it's better to put less first and then add as you want. It's so lovely. Nice fish curry. Okay, at this point, don't forget your tomatoes. Drop in your tomato. If you have lady's finger, as I said, this is the time you drop it in, because lady's finger won't take long. So after about 2 minutes, you can off it. It's done already actually. After 2 minutes, and just allow the tomatoes to get a bit soft. For your information, okay, this is the big type of tomatoes. Those days we used to use tiny tomatoes, which is very sour actually. It's not so tiny, but medium size like this. It's round and it's very sour. This is the typical curry tomatoes. We can't get it now, I don't know why. We can't get it now. But if you have that, that would be better for fish curry. Okay? Because your fish curry goes well with rice, white rice. Okay. You know it's delicious when you keep on eating it. It goes well with white rice and whatever you want to eat, chapati, roti canai, bread. Okay. If you don't want it to be too spicy, you can reduce the curry powder. If you want it to be more spicy, you can add 1 or 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I did not add because I don't want it to be too spicy. This is just nice for my curry. Okay. So this is my fish curry. It's done. Okay. Hopefully you enjoy it. You try it at home. Please do share, subscribe and like my videos. Okay. If you like my videos and subscribe, I can make more videos, more better videos with more recipes and more other things. It's not all about recipes. You will see what new things I bring into the channel. Okay, thank you. Bye.